Student anxiety is at an all-time high. Let's take a look at some Tier 1 strategies teachers can use starting tomorrow to help reduce anxiety for students in their classrooms. Create a predictable classroom so students know what to expect. Use the same format for every class period and let students know ahead of time if or when it's going to be different, for example, test or project days. For an example, start with the bell ringer and take attendance, then move into reviewing the bell ringer, followed by a review of homework or practice work from yesterday, as well as answering any student questions from yesterday's work as well. Go into direct instruction, followed by activity or lab time, and then wrap up the lesson with an exit ticket. Be sure to put important information in the same visible place every day. For example, daily goals can be written as I can statements so students understand what they're supposed to know at the end of the lesson. Homework assignments, important dates and deadline reminders, a place for students to drop off finished work, and a place to pick up the worksheet for today. Use a digital calendar that has notification reminders. Your LMS might already have this feature, or it could integrate with another program like Google Calendar or Microsoft Teams. Put all important information on the calendar like due dates, tasks, project reminders, and check-in points, etc. And be sure to set reminders to go off at least one day in advance. You can also add additional reminders like a week in advance for really important deadlines like projects. Remember to walk students through those steps to get the notifications on their phone or computers when you start using it. Provide multiple ways for students to participate and engage in lessons to help reduce their anxiety about speaking aloud in front of others. Instead of asking an open-ended question and having students volunteer to answer by raising their hands, try instead giving multiple choice questions, and then students can respond in a couple of different ways. You might use a polling software or clickers. You can also have them hold up different colored index cards to indicate their answer, or even just holding up the corresponding number of fingers to provide an answer without needing to speak in front of their peers. Instead of asking individual students to respond to a question, try think, pair, share with partners or small groups. Students can write their responses so they're engaging with the material before sharing out in a less stressful, smaller group setting. Remember to tell students if you will ask for volunteers to share out with the whole class ahead of time. Create easy, low-stakes ways to ask for help. Students can private message you through the school-provided LMS instead of needing to send an email. Schedule office hours so students don't feel intrusive asking questions outside of class time. Some calendars even have an office hours feature where students can book individual time slots with you. Use an easy physical indicator to see which students need help without them needing to raise their hands. For example, put your phone in the top right corner of your desk or flip this card so that it's face up. Students can also tag their teacher while working on digital assignments to get really specific feedback. Be sure to check out Season 1 of Popup Practices for more ideas on getting students engaged and reducing their anxiety. Thanks for joining me on today's Pop-Up Practice, where practice makes progress. Be sure to check out the Pop-Up Practices playlist for more.